Oh yeah, it could be.
We're looking at some stuff here and it's just ridiculous. Like, how cool is that? I just assumed he lived out here his whole life and he collected bottles. And there's the Golden Arches, the McDonald's signs. They don't even sell McDonald's here. There is a wildfire happening right now.
I just lost a stone out of my ring. Now this was a ring that Lawrence gave me for my 16th birthday.
We're about a mile from where we need to be. Welcome back to Brazen Brits. Natalie's instructed me to do this here because of the giant cactus. Is it real?
Yeah.
It's actually real?
Yeah.
All right, we're in Barstow, California. We're on the last couple of legs of our trip and we are headed out of Barstow towards LA. Now, we're not looking forward to the LA part. LA traffic sucks. Honestly, we haven't heard many good things about this, so I have very low expectations, which means that it's probably going to be really good. So anyway, we are headed out of Barstow. We have two major stops we want to see today. I'm very excited about both of them. So, they're just finishing getting loaded up on the bikes. We're heading out. We have stopped at our first stop that you have to stop at if you do Route 66, especially in the California area. But first of all, let me just say, I didn't expect that after you come through Barstow, it would go back into pretty much desert and desolate, you know, Route 66 stuff. I thought it would then start, you know, kind of building up to get into LA, but it does not. So after you come out of Barstow, it's actually, you know, pretty much back to what we were doing. So I'm just opening the gate here and then reclosing it behind me. You probably already noticed. We are Elmers Bottle Tree Ranch, and this is incredible. I have seen this on videos before. I have seen it in pictures, TV shows and things. It's insane. I mean, it's really cool. Sometimes it kind of looks like junk, which I mean it is ultimately, but it's done very well. It has a weird kind of peacefulness, doesn't it? Now there are, yeah, I think it's the birds maybe. So there are a lot of trees here. Real trees, not just bottle trees, and so I think the birds around, we haven't heard that for a while, especially coming from Death Valley.
They've got how my bike's going to look returning it. So
that's pretty much, yeah, that's how John's going to return his bike, yeah. You're probably right. He didn't crash it, by the way.
And I parked on sand.
He's only crashed it once, and he parked on sand.
I was quite pleased with that.
I'm very proud of you.
We've got to get out yet.
That's true. You're just going to spin in one spot and then fall over.
Yes.
He did say if it's sand, he said, I'm just going to ride it in and jump off and hope for the best. So I'm glad you didn't do that. So unfortunately, Natalie, Elmer died in 2019.
Oh, that's a shame.
And this place was closed for a long time because his family weren't really sure what they were going to do with it. And then apparently it's been reopened. I don't know when it did, but it has reopened. So do you know why he started building this stuff?
He was bored.
Well, probably a bit of that, yeah. But actually, so when he was a kid, he lived in, well, they were in California at first, and then they moved to Maryland. Okay. Then his dad moved away for work again, so he didn't really have a dad until he was like 7 or 8.
Okay.
Then they moved back here to California. Him and his dad would collect bottles. It was like a rebonding thing. It wasn't like, hey, let's rebond and go and collect bottles. I think it just happened. Okay. So they started collecting old bottles. And then Elmer grew up and he got into real estate. And I didn't know this, because if you look at him, he looks like, what's the guys at the Curiosity Shop? I can't remember his name. Harvey. It's not Harvey.
Harley.
Anyway, Harley, thank you.
Harley Russell.
Harley Russell, yeah. So he looks like him.
Okay.
But he wasn't always like that. He was actually a very professional real estate agent.
Okay.
And he made a ton of money. And it wasn't until his dad got older and eventually passed away, he started actually, before his dad passed away, he started giving away the bottles and things and their collection that they had, you know, built up right through their lives.
Yes.
And then, so he stepped in, Elmer stepped in and saved as much as he could. And when he retired from being real estate, he started to do stuff with the bottles.
Okay.
So he started doing this to recycle them. And it just built up and built up. And then he started buying other stuff, cool old stuff, and then displaying it here. Okay.
Nice.
How cool is that? I just assumed he lived out here his whole life and he collected bottles and he, you know, he wanted to recycle, but no, he was he effectively had 2 lives.
You have a collection of old bottles.
I do. I have a great collection.
So maybe we could start doing this.
Well, no, because you'll only let me keep 4.
That's very true.
This is pretty mad, isn't it?
It's wicked.
Like at first glance, it looks like it's just a bunch of bottles on metal posts, but when you look closer, there is so much here.
Yeah.
Like there is an old Jeep. There's everything on the top of the poles. Is socks,
Stocks.
Guns.
stock, yeah, gun
Lamps.
stocks, yeah. There's guns,
Rims.
lamps. There's
Bed
signposts, yeah. A ladder. I think that's actually for fixing stuff. I don't think that's an antique. But there's like signposts. There's what's that? That's a hanging thing.
Stocks.
Oh, is that what stock is?
Yeah,
I thought you meant the
stocks.
gun stock.
No,
stocks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Stick your head through. Oh,
Yeah.
actually, I don't think that is stocks. I think that's a toilet seat.
Oh, yeah, it could be. Good point. Anyway, you have to come here. Again, it's like everything we've done on this trip, it's like so much more amazing in person. Like, it's not the same watching it through YouTube videos. So thanks, hopefully it's been interesting, but you should come here yourself. It's fantastic. Anyway, we have a really exciting stop now, don't we?
Yes.
Me and Natalie are really excited about this. John, not so much. Let's go. All right, we have noticed that people put stickers on the inside, and I'm not sure that we should be doing that. So we're going to put it on this bit on the outside. It seems to be here for that.
Yeah.
So, Natalie, where will you be putting it?
I'm going to put it right here, because that one's faded, so I don't know what that one used to say. So sorry, I overlapped you a little bit, but I don't know who you are.
All right, so if you are here at Elmers Bottle Tree Ranch, please come and take a look, find our sticker, take a picture of it, tag us on social media. We would love to see the pictures. We've already seen some, and well, not from our subscribers, but we have seen some pictures of our sticker on Route 66 pages and things like that. So
Yes.
it's quite cool to see people following us and taking those pictures. So anyway, do that, tag us. It's going to be fantastic.
Yay!
We have stopped here just before San Bernadino. We've been told not to go through San Bernadino. It is not a good area. We are going to do that because there's a few things that we want to see. But actually, we've just stopped here. This is the historic road here, and this is the other main road. So we've stopped at a stopping point here. And as we were pulling up, we noticed planes circling. There are 2 planes circling. There was also a fire truck going past us, and everything got very cloudy. And there is a wildfire happening right now, right outside San Bernadino. Here's a fire truck coming past here now. So yeah, that's the problem is that is very, very inaccessible. Yeah, I mean, I can see that we can see all the firefighters up there. They seem to be doing a really good job. They've really cut it down now. But for a moment, they had the planes out and they were dropping the red stuff. I don't even know what that is. Sand or something, I don't know. And it seemed to have been working, but unfortunately, the wind has picked up a bit. And I think it's just like, this is back where it was. So they were just dampening it for a while. They are up there. We can hear chainsaws and things, so they're cutting stuff down. But I guess the planes have gone to refill, but I'm sure there's other fires that they're already battling, so they're probably low on resources. So we are actually going to head off, but actually I don't know what the stuff is they put down. I've never looked into it. I don't know anything about this, so but it's done amazingly well, whatever they throw out of that plane. It's still burning. It's kind of burning on the left now. It was really burning hard on the right, and whatever they've dampened it down with seems to have done the trick. So I mean, they've clearly done this before, but it is burning hard on the left, so I'm hoping that there's something going to come over and just dampen down that left hand side now.
So Lawrence, there was 2 places we were told that we should not go to on this Route 66. One of them was in the centre of Chicago, and we were going to get the bikes and just get out of Chicago. But what did we do?
No, we didn't.
We went to the middle
start
of
sign,
Chicago, and it was horrendous.
and they were absolutely right.
The second, do not stop at San Bernadino. How wrong they were.
We thought it was great.
It's
The
lovely.
drive-through was fine.
Yeah?
It wasn't dangerous. It was nice. There was nice people. Everything was fine. But I'm a little bit angry because we were driving past and we saw the Golden Arches, and we haven't eaten today yet. And so we stop here, and there's the Golden Arches, the McDonald's signs. They don't even sell McDonald's here.
No.
But anyway, I don't know what we're looking at some stuff here, and it's just ridiculous. Like who cares that this is the first place, the location of the very first McDonald's.
Where they sold 15-cent hamburgers.
15-cent hamburgers. There was a carport here, and yeah, so they operated here for 8 years. I know we joke about it.
Yeah.
I am really disappointed we can't buy McDonald's here.
Yeah, it does seem a bit daft, doesn't it?
You would think, like, California,
The
and
original McDonald's.
the original location where they started, they opened their first drive-in restaurant here, and you can't buy McDonald's here. I'm very disappointed. Also because I'm very, very hungry.
Me too.
Hey.
Right, we're at the original location, the very first location where they opened. What were their names? Don and Mac.
Richard and Maurice. Don and Mac? Where did you get that
It's
from?
Dick and Mac,
Dick
isn't
and
it?
Mac on there.
Oh,
So
okay.
obviously that's their full names.
Okay, right, so when you swing by, you can come here, you can take a picture with our sticker, and then tag us on all the social medias.
I'm going to put it here.
Just putting it right up there. There you go. There we are. Come by, take a picture. So this is actually a museum and gift shop, which is actually kind of cool. Actually, it's free, by the way. You can come in and have a look around. So we'll probably buy something here, but there is sections where all the different countries are. So we just found England, and they even have Scotland, which is interesting. So they haven't changed it from like the UK or Britain. It's actually England and Scotland. Sorry guys from Wales, there's no Wales
They got
or
Ireland.
Northern Ireland. We've got Ireland but not Northern Ireland. So they even have a whole section here where people have donated their collection of Happy Meal toys. I don't really remember any of these, Natalie. I remember
the Beanie
these. I
Babies.
remember these.
Oh,
The
really?
fries that pop up.
And the
yeah.
Garfield stuff.
Don't remember
I remember
But I'm
all the
guessing-
Beanie Babies.
the Beanie Baby stuff, but I'm guessing it is probably different between the US and the UK. Like all of this is from the US. But they must have been similar. Those little fry things were definitely.
Yeah.
I definitely remember those. All right, really cool place. If you're swinging by, you have to go here. There's things all around the outside. The inside is really cool. Very nostalgic, some of that stuff. Actually, I was just talking to John because he hasn't seen the movie called The Founder with Michael Keaton. And even Natalie enjoyed it.
I did enjoy it, yes.
It's but it's very factual. Weirdly enough, I actually did a study at school around McDonald's, so I knew a lot of the information already. But it's a really, really cool movie. You should go see it. It's got a bunch of like famous people in it, but it's called The Founder, and it's definitely worth watching for sure. Okay, we have one place just up the road that we
No,
want to.
this completes our McDonald's tour of America, and
No, it doesn't,
Oh,
because we have to go eat at McDonald's now after looking at all of that.
that's true. I am hungry now.
All right, obviously, after being to the McDonald's museum, we had to stop off at McDonald's. And so Natalie's just noticed something very sad. Come on.
I don't know if you can see, but I just lost a stone out of my ring. Now, this was a ring that Lawrence gave me for my 16th birthday, so it's not something that I could easily replace.
Like 4 years ago.
Like 21 years ago.
21 years ago, and we've lost the ring. We've searched the glove. It must be from coming in and out of the gloves all the time. It's just
Yeah.
rocked it loose. So that's a shame. I mean, it wasn't worth much.
No, I know.
It was
worth something
it's
to me.
21 years old, so yeah, that sucks. So if anyone sees a whatever, what was it,
It's like a blue topaz.
blue topaz or something like that lying about in any of the locations we've been to, please let us know.
Yes.
We have parked up at our hotel. LA traffic was pretty crappy, but not that bad, was it?
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It was quite scary at times, but...
Yeah, so we're here on a Sunday anyway, which probably makes it easier. I think weekday would be a lot worse. And it was afternoon on a Sunday, which we were talking about. It's probably the best time to drive into LA. Anyway, we're about a mile from where we need to be. A mile from the end. Excited?
Mixed emotions.
Yeah, it's the end, isn't it?
It's like, yeah, we've done it, but yeah, it's done.
It's the end. Just going back to Andover for you.
Yeah, I know. At least you get to go back to Florida in a pool.
Yeah. So Natalie just asked whether there are alligators and crocodiles in California. Thanks, I forgot where we were.
Yeah, I know.
And the response is yes. And I saw it on Baywatch.
I'm not sure Baywatch is a credible source.
Oh, it absolutely is. On Baywatch, they found a crocodile that was in one of these. Well, the outlets. Yeah, the rainwater outlets of the sea over here. And so, yes, Natalie, there are crocodiles here. There's crocodiles in these things.
Okay, I don't believe you.
It is. Mitch went in, he saved kids and stuff from the crocodiles.
Not a documentary.
Oh, I don't know.
There's the hoops things I see on TV as well. Where you can do them like hang all the way down and stuff.
I wonder if it's still free, do you reckon?
I don't know. It looks like there's people playing music around that are charging people to do it. Who's about to do it?
We're on Santa Monica Beach.
Like cheerleading and
Cheerleading, yeah.
Apparently Venice Beach is a couple of miles the other way. And apparently that's a little bit more crazy than this place. So I want to go there. Are we going there? We've been told not to go at night though, haven't we?
Yeah, I don't think we'll make it today. If we do, we'll do it tomorrow evening.
Yeah, maybe. So if we do that, we'll let you know. All right, before we go to the official sign, we thought we'd come up to the end of the Santa Monica Pier. What do you think of the pier?
Busy.
It is busy, but it's all right, isn't it? It's peaceful. There's some vendors and stuff.
Peaceful is not how I describe this.
Well, it could be a lot worse.
I mean, the dirty diapers on the way up weren't particularly welcoming sight.
There's a couple of things, but no, it's nicer than I thought it was going to be. We're at the end here. There's a Route 66 stop here. It's basically the last store on all of Route 66 because it's like in the ocean. I'm buying Jonathan one of these for doing the trip with us. Santa Monica, end of the trail.
Thank you very much, Lawrence.
I would buy it, but the lady isn't coming to the checkout. But there is a tribute to Robert Wallmeyer, who I think does all of the murals along Route 66. You'll see them all the way along there. They're all the cool ones, even back in like the very first stops we were doing.
Oh wow, okay.
There were the murals. So anyway, this is cool. So John's actually buying some stuff in here, like the end of the trail stuff, because this is where you have to buy it really. I mean, you can get them on Amazon and stuff, but that's stupid. All right, let's wander back down, and then we'll get some pictures and stuff by the
end.
I don't want it to end.
No, I don't.
It's going to be
either.
a really long episode.
Yeah.
I'm just going to drag this out as much as I can. Hey, look, here's some planks. We can't find the sign.
Down that way.
Can't find the signpost. There's a pier over here that we have to pay to get in. We found it.
66 on it.
We found it. We found it. Wait, we'll be back in a sec. Did it.
The end.
We're here.
We're at the end of the trail. We've done almost 3,500 miles. We have a few more miles to do, just because we're going elsewhere to have a look around LA, but we are here. But the interesting thing is this isn't actually the end of the trail. This isn't it. It was actually a few streets down. They just put it here because it's on the pier, so it's bringing all the tourism in. But it doesn't matter. We did it. We have a start picture and we have the end picture, and we're very happy. And so thank you for watching. We appreciate this. We are heading home tomorrow. We're going back to Florida. John's going back to Andover in the UK, to sunny Andover. What's the temperature there, John?
About 12.
That's Celsius. That's like... What's that,
Around
Fran?
55.
55 degrees. Anyway, so thank you, John. Thank you for being an honorary Braziere for the past 3 weeks.
An honorary Braziere?
Sorry, an honorary. He is a Braziere. He's an honorary Brazen Brit. I'm glad someone's paying attention. So how have you found it?
I've loved every single minute of it.
Even our videoing, all of our antics and annoying. Hold on, let me set the camera up.
No, it's been good to see behind the scenes.
Good. Good, I'm glad.
And to be part of it.
People don't realise how much effort it takes to film some of the stuff, and you have to go back for the camera and stuff. But anyway, it's been fun, and you've been very good, Jonathan. So thank you for being part of it.
No, thank you for allowing me to be part of it.
Good. Well, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell button. Here's a video we think you're going to watch, and if you'd like to become a Braziere like John, you can hit the join button. Thank you to everyone below for supporting us. Anything else, Natalie?
No, we will see you guys.
We'll see you back in Florida next week.
See you back in Florida.
We are doing Route 66 on Harleys.
Shut up when I'm filming. No. What?
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Well, this is open. Oh, that's not nice. We're not going through that.
Hey, I don't want you to miss any of this.
I've been shot!
Oh, there goes the emergency alert on my phone.
Los pollos hermanos. Los pollo hermanos. Okay. Natalie, do you want to tell everyone where we are?
Use the space. It's a movie space.
We are in the sex swamp of the hotel.
Whoa! Look at that.